How you doing, y'all? My name is Jeray Walker. Many of you will know me as an author, artist, actor in the communities. Um, Been seen on TV, different things like that. I do a lot for the community, with the community. It's sad to say that I've experienced a situation that I never thought I would experience in my life. I mean, it's like something that you would see on TV or something that I would see on social media or on the news. And I just never dreamed that it would happen to me. Sunday, July 31st, I went to Tidal Sports. I went to Tidal Sports with the objectives of having a great time and also shooting footage for my new video that's coming out. Prior to that, I came and got permission to bring out my film crew to record the video. I was told that if anything changed, that they will reach out to me. They would tell me, that they would notify me. Sunday come, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I received a call. I missed the call. I called right back. It was Tidal Sports. There was a young lady on the phone. And I said, hey, I think I missed the phone call. And she was like, hey, yes, do you have a 2 o'clock? And I told her, no, I had a 3:15. And she was like, I was just wondering if we can push you back. Now, at that moment, I was like, wow. I was like, I hope they're not like just changing the day. I'm fine with a pushback, but hopefully they ain't changing the day because I already had paid for everything. And I was like, what time did you need to push it back to? And she said 3:30. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I said, I thought you was going to say a different time because, I got the film crew and everything coming. I'm speaking in the same tone, same language I'm happy about today. This is a great day for me. And she was like, no, you're fine. Just coming at 3:30. I met everybody that was going to be a part of the video and the film crew. I met them there at Tidal Sports on 50 Immigration Road, Charleston, South Carolina. When I got there, she asked who was all riding. And I said it was just me and 2 other guys, and I had the film crew. And at that moment, she was like, well, the film crew can't come in. So I was like, why can't they come in? And she was like, the boat is down. It's been down for a couple hours now. So I said, no one told me about a boat being down. I said, and I spoke to you like 2 o'clock. And you didn't tell me a boat was down, that I couldn't film, I said, it's got to be something that we can do because now everything is paid for. I had to already pay for 2 other people to come and join me in the video and the camera crew. This time she just kept saying there was no way. The boat was down. The boat wasn't out there. And this is my second time. I was just out there last Sunday. Me and another guy, we spent our money. We had a great time. So I asked her, I said, okay. I said, the jet skis are out there. What boat is that jet skis attached to? And she was like, it's just not attached. The boat is not there. So at that moment, I'm like, okay, the jet skis got to be attached to the charter that's coming to get us. So I asked her if it's attached to this charter. So I'm trying to figure out a way that the camera crew can still come out and film. So she was like, the boat's just not out there. And I'm just like, okay. So she got on the phone with someone, and I heard her talking about something, and she was like, okay, all right, thank you. And she was like, yes, you can't bring in a film crew today. So I was like, it's got to be somebody I can talk to because nobody told me. Like, I'm talking just like this. I said, nobody told me. Nobody called me, nothing to tell me that I couldn't bring the film crew. She was like, you're just not going to be able to do it. So I said, is there anybody I can talk to? She said, well, I'm the manager. I said, well, who did you just speak to, if you don't mind me asking? She said, that was the owner. So I said, can I speak to the owner? And she said, he's just going to tell you the same thing. Like, he's just going to tell you the same exact thing. And I was like, that's fine, but can I speak to him? And she was like, well, he's out there working on a boat right now. He's busy, but he's going to tell you the same thing. I said, that's fine, but can I please speak to him? Because nobody told me. This is an inconvenience. So she called him back. And she said, hey, the customer just wants to confirm that the boat is down. He can't come out and film. The film crew can't come out. Can you tell him that? I'll put you on speakerphone. So he said, yeah. So she gave me the phone on speakerphone. We talked. And I was just basically telling him that no one told me that the boat was down. He said, yeah, the boat was down for hours. And I was like, well, shit, I talked to her at 2. She didn't tell me that it was down for hours. Somebody could have already told me. I said, you know, he just needs to be on a boat. He's not getting on the jet skis or nothing. He's just going to stand there with his drone and get footage. So at that moment, he was like, okay, I can do one person. I said, that's fine. That is fine. So I ended up, he said, tell her it's fine for you to bring out one person. So I said, I had the phone in my hand. I said, he said that I can bring out one person. She was like, okay, that's fine. So I looked at the camera crew and I told the guys, I said, well, yeah, I can only bring out one person. They had already heard everything. They was like, we already heard her. And I was like, so I sent the people in, the rest to go eat. And we was getting ready. We did our waivers and everything. It was time for us to go. We got out on the water. We having a great time. The owner is on the boat. They are working on the boat. So we get out there. Everybody's helping me. The instructors, everybody's helping me put on the equipment, the GoPro, the vest. Everybody's just excited. So at this time, we get together. We get on the boat that they're on, and we go out into the water. We are filming. I'm getting GoPro footage. The people that works there, they having a great ball. They having a ball. We all having a ball. One of the guys with me, it was his first time. So we getting footage and everything, and you know, the cameraman and the guy at the boat, they brought him around. He got some footage of me also. Everybody having a great time. So they told me that they will get more footage once we come in. Now, mind you, we only pay for 1 hour, you know, so we going back. And when I get back, one of the main instructors, he like hooked me up to the jet ski, and we're getting footage. We lost our footage, $1,000 footage, drone just nosedived into the water. So that was the only worst part of the day. So I thought, we leave at 5:30. We just, cameraman and them leave, and I'm still with my buddies. We just talking how much fun we have and how much we're going to get the parasailing and a floating bar. We just putting things together. At 7:54 that night, I received a text from the owner, and he said, it was brought to his attention that before the call was made to him, that I just slapped the table hard and called the young lady a dumb B. Which is like, I would have no reason to do that. He stated that this young lady was an employee, but she was like a daughter to him. That she's been working there over 10 years. And that she wouldn't have no reason to lie. But he also said that before he talked to her, a customer actually brought it to him that occurred. And that's what he told me. So I called fast, and before I called, he just told me how I was lying about Netflix, how they'll drop me like a bad habit, how I'm a liar, and it's their word versus my word, just a bunch of slander, just unprofessionalism that I did not expect. So I called him. I don't want to text. I want to call. I want to speak man to man. I want to talk. So I said, sir, I think you got the wrong person. And he was like, did you go jet skiing? And I said, yes, sir. I went jet skiing today. He said, did you need the camera crew and the camera guy? You the one with the drone? I said, yes, sir, that was me. He said, yeah, that was you. I said, sir, that wasn't me. So at this time, he said that the customer wouldn't lie. She wouldn't lie. He said that he gave her a call, but he couldn't get the full story because she was out with her mom out to eat. He said that she stated that she just didn't want to bother him with it. And that was it, that he was waiting on her full statement. So I said, sir, do you have cameras? And he said, yes, he has cameras. I said, can you search the cameras? Can I come down? Can we look at the cameras? He said that he would look at the cameras. He said that he would give me a call back, which would be Monday at around 10 or 11 o'clock after he looked at the cameras. So I'm waiting. I get nothing. So I called him. I wanted to call him between the business hours. So I called him, and I got no phone call back. So I waited the next day. I waited. And I texted him. I said, hey, no apology. But when I told him to look at the footage, I actually told him then, I said, I will be expecting an apology from you and her. Okay. So when I text him, and I said, no apology, no phone call, he texts me back. whole conversation is different, but he states that he couldn't see because of the umbrella. He couldn't hear because of the music. He goes back to saying that I just can't see the customer and the employee lying to me or lying about this. Like, never once did he ask me my side of the story. Never once did he give me a chance as a customer. He just automatically put a guilty plea on me for doing it, you know. So he said he talked to his lawyer and got advice. He talks to labor laws, and he says that if he fire her, that he can get into trouble. Which I know the laws. I'm very intelligent. I understand South Carolina's a right to work state. You don't need explanation on why you're firing somebody, or you don't need that. You can just do that. So, and if you know for sure that they did not do that and that you can trust them, why don't you even talk about firing her? I never asked you to fire her. I never said anything about firing her. Then he goes to say, you seem like this nice guy, but you didn't have that energy when you first text me. It's totally different. Now I'm a nice guy. It's kind of weird to me now that all of a sudden I'm a nice guy. And he says that he's going to revisit this when he comes back from his trip. It's a lose-lose situation for him. And it's just, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep all Sunday, Monday too. I couldn't sleep. And I just felt like I needed to make a video about this to let the world know of what has occurred. Now, I had a great time there, but that right there is just something that I can't sleep on. It's something, if it was a different thing that they did and they lied about, hey, cool, they lied, cool, I won't go back. But this is slandering my name and future filming that I can do with other people. You know, this can mess up a lot for you to put that on my name. It's a lot going on, and it kind of sets the world backwards 300 years because we've been trying to be equal. We've been trying to become one, united. We're in the United States. We're supposed to be united. I didn't even have a fair shot at nothing. You just automatically believe what they said. This is not me. I don't like to do this, but I have to stand up for what I believe in. I am Jeray Walker, and I have a whole community of women, all race, sizes, colors, everything, and it's called Team DB. Team DB, don't ever be excluded. It's a sisterhood. A sisterhood means every color, as long as you're a woman, you're in it. It gives you, it fights for your voice. It fights for being equal. It fights for, a lot of things. They want women to be hushed. They want women to, to not be a part of the biggest things. And they're a part of the biggest things. A lot of things is being done because of women. And I stand tall for women. I stand tall for that. I have a daughter. I have a mother. My whole mother's side down here is women. I would have fought a bear for that young lady if I spotted or noticed something with somebody else. I would not have let anyone disrespect this young lady. Not in front of me. That wouldn't happen. So it hurts my heart. It hurts my soul to see this lie and to see that they're sticking with this lie. It just feels like it's something bigger. It's just bigger than me. It's bigger than me. And it's just terrible. Yeah, I'm a big fella. I'm a big guy. But I wanted to cry. Like, it really hurt me that bad. Don't judge me for my appearance. Judge me for the words that's coming out of my mouth. Judge me for who I am. Judge me for that. But a lie like this to this magnitude, I can't sleep. And it has to be said. And he says it's them versus me. Well, sir, I'm a soldier of God, and I'm on this battlefield. I'm ready to go to war for what I believe in and what I stand for. When you make a lie like that and you stick with it, you have to stand on your lies. Because once you tell one lie, it keeps building and it keeps building and it keeps building. And I can tell this story in my sleep. I can tell it. It don't matter how you put me. I can tell the same exact story of how I told it. I'm not even going to get to the texts yet. The screenshots. I have screenshots of everything. I'm going to see what this does. And if I have to go to the screenshots and the phone numbers and the name, I will. I will. And I encourage everybody to share this video. I encourage everybody to stand tall. If you stand for something, If you're a real woman, if you're a real person of truth and you really seek truth and you want truth and you stand for what's right, stand for me. Stand for me. Stand for something else. Let's make this go viral. We always make these sex videos and these twerking videos and these fight videos. All those go viral. Millions and millions of views. But when we have something like this, we don't make it go viral. We don't want to show the world. We want to sweep it under the rug. And I'm not here to sweep it under the rug. I'm here to go to every radio station, every news station, NAACPs, every review, Better Bureau Business. I don't care who I got to go to. The governor's ball. If I gotta go to the White House, I'll go to the White House. We can't stand on this lie, and I hope y'all stand with me. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please notify me. Thank you.